Yes.
Clean it up. And you have to, like we said, pots have body parts, and you have to identify those body parts at this time. Of our neck and our shoulder. Where the foot's going to begin. With our body. I don't know. Okay.
How thick it is?
It's pretty thick.
Pretty thick.
So, I'm cleaning up the little sharp edges. And then I'm going to make even more sharp edges using this little icing comb. It has three different serrated edges, and I use the medium one. I go up from this little ledge down here up to the top ledge. Do that all the way around. Having those ledges in there makes it a lot easier to make it look like you know what you're doing.
Those to decorate cakes.
That's right, that's what it's designed for.
Yes, I have one of those at home to decorate cakes.
Not for long.
No, I don't ever hardly use it. I don't do many cakes anymore.
Yeah, that's going to end up in your ceramic studio. I have the most beautiful rolling pin at home, and twice a year I make pies with it. The rest of the year I'm contaminating it with clay. So if you come over to our house for pie, you know you should probably not eat it if it's really gritty.
Sometimes you make a good pie.
I like my pies. Not everybody does. For me, I like these with the lines just going straight up and down. I also do them, with a lot more movement, a lot more motion, but I like them just straight up and down. So nothing fancy. Once you get the lines in, you get this moving, you recenter the rim at the top, take the bumps out in the middle. And then you take this little rib here, you get your hand nice and wet. Start at the very bottom. that out. Okay, so that's the first one. Notice the walls are pretty straight really at the bottom. You go back down to the bottom and push a little bit more.
No.
Well, the good thing is it works best if you throw on the thick side. Well, the more you drag the top as you're pulling, the more you get the twist. Well, I don't actually do that. You would support it with your hand at the top, dragging the clip as you're pulling.
So right now you're using the rib to kind of twist?
Yep, it does it just naturally. Okay, so that's pretty good. The last thing I do is, at home I might dry this a little bit with the hairdryer just to make sure it doesn't collapse on me. A little bit of water here, a little bit on the inside, and I like to finish the top off a little bit more. Close that up a little bit more. The last thing I do is clean that collar off. Metal ribs. Okay, so you get a nice bulbous form from a cylinder. And then the last thing you might want to do, I like to really emphasize the differences. Like this is the body of the piece, this is the shoulder, and this is the neck. So I'm going to finish off the neck. Create a line here. So now there's a starting point for my body. And that can make glazing a lot easier then, because then you can have one glaze starting here and then you glaze the whole thing one color and bring an underglaze in up here and change that whole look just by one little addition. Okay. The other thing you need to watch for is, you can see there's like a little line here. If you have throwing rings on the inside, as you start to expand this piece, it's going to transfer those throwing rings from the inside to the outside. So it needs to be fairly smooth inside and out. And I've left a little extra clay down here at the bottom so I can trim a nice delicate foot on it. Okay? So now, take that, define the top part, the body, and the foot, and then just stretch it.
Okay, thank you.